It's called Shadows because of ninjas, guys.
Yeah,
You just hide in the shadows. What do you want it to be
Shadows
called?
sounds
Assassin's Creed, black guy in Japan.
Hey, I reckon Grumps and Taylor Morgan would be good friends. They both play victim on the internet.
Everyone is lining up to bitch slap Grums today.
We are the shadows.
Last time Ubisoft put out a trailer for a game, there was like 4 different versions of this game, with one of them being retardedly expensive, looking at you, Star Wars Outlaws. So let's go ahead and have a look at the editions for this game, shall we? So you have your basic edition. Now this is $70. I believe this is all within USD, I think. $70. And then you got your gold edition, which you get the season pass. Oh, baby!
Ooh. For 3 days early access, man, that's worth it.
$110. Ultimate Edition also gets you the Ultimate Pack. I don't know what the fuck that is. We'll have to have a look at that. You get a filter in the photo mode. You get a dragon filter in the photo. We're selling you photo filters, baby.
I can't. People are starting to actually wake the fuck up with Assassin's Creed, and it's really good. I think after Mirage was the last kick in the head. People were like,
yeah, because Mirage was a promise. It was a promise of we're going back.
Yep.
The,
and then
the only reason why that one is ahead is because it's something that people have been wanting for a long time. A full-fledged Assassin's Creed in Japan. That's what people want for 10 years. We haven't gotten a full-fledged one. We've gotten like little dips and pieces, and this is like a sequel to that then. Because I know there's going to be some crossover with characters, but I think people are just kind of fed up with the series. I think people in general are fed up with Ubisoft.
Well, the way that they were treating Mirage was kind of like a mini reset for it, right? It's like, yes, we kind of fucked up. Yeah, they fucking way ruined it. But now, it's just so fucking dog shit, man. Like Assassin's Creed is just... It was one of those titles where it should be a banger every time. It's not hard to do. Like, just give, like, the main complaint back in the day, like, even with the GOAT one, right? Everyone calls it the GOAT. Fucking Assassin's Creed 2 is it was like, can we have just less, like, modern stuff, right? So you just give us a little bit more Assassin's Creed stuff and fuck off. Like, I don't understand, like, put an assassin in a different time area every game. It should be easy fucking money. Give us a good story. Oh, now we're a pirate. Oh, now we're here. Oh, now we're here, right? We don't really care about the modern stuff. We just want to see the assassin in different fucking times of history. We don't that's cool. That's a fucking awesome.
Yeah.
No,
with
we gotta add all this extra.
With a very slight overarching story to connect them all.
Yeah. Right?
Not this modern
Wasn't that the
day
whole
shit.
point of them? Wasn't that the point of like the modern story? The dude that gets in the machine.
Well, and they
he was
fucked
kind
that
of
up.
wasn't he kind of the thing that was connecting all the bits and pieces?
Yeah, but he dies in 3, right? Then after he dies in 3, they're just getting like different people and stuff. And in like 4, they're making like movies or something. Now they're getting people to come in and then and they're getting their histories and making movies out of it. It's so fucking like weird. Like it's fucked up. And then they tried to connect Watch Dogs and Black Flag.
What?
Like yeah. So in one of the games you like shut down a building, and in Assassin's Creed you can actually hear the building being shut down as well and stuff. So they tried to connect that, but they don't care about that anymore.
So what you're telling me is we were robbed of a Ubisoft cinematic universe?
No, we're getting it with X Defiant.
X Defiant.
Yeah.
This is it. That's how they're all connected.
I'm looking at some of the comments here on the video, right? This is the best one. It has 50,000 upvotes. It says, the most heroic thing about this trailer is the fact they left the comments open. They're brave. They're brave. From the studio that brought you Skull and Bones.
Dude, what happens if what happens if that's how they do connect them all together? You know the machine that takes you back in time? What happens if they change it a little bit and it's like a cinema, like they teleport you to a different world to like train the military?
And then they're gonna somehow connect Far Cry into their.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Assassin's Creed and Far Cry, what they were trying to do was that they tried to connect that as well. Is Primal was the original dude to talk to the eagle. Yeah, that's what they were trying to do with Primal at that time. That's why a lot of people were shitty.
So you got to be the original assassin.
Yeah. That's
what like the worst rap name ever. Original
Okay,
assassin.
speaking, it's funny you mentioned that. Cream, could you please read this comment that's on screen there?
Yes. Which one? The top one or the middle one?
Middle one.
I want Ubisoft to make a modern-day Assassin's Creed about Chicago's gang wars. And I want the main character to be a K-pop singer from O Block.
Yes.
This person knows how to save Assassin's Creed.
Oh my god, Jungkook is killing people in Chicago. Holy fuck.
I also think there's a lot of bad will from Star Wars Outlaws, residual fallover, and Skull and Bones. And just like you said, Moz, I always like Moz is right. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have been calling it out for a while, but Mirage kind of pushed it too far. It was like, that was the time they promised, they outright promised.
Going back. It's going like nah. Now it's just fucked. Dude, I hope it really flops. I hope it really flops, and that's the one that wakes them up. Because this was meant to be the moneymaker for them. Everyone's screaming about it for 10 plus years, like Cream said, right? This was meant to be the fucking easy money one for them. And they probably think it's gonna print money for them still. But
imagine if Ghost of Tsushima didn't pull that PSN bullshit on Steam.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be close, would it?
No.
Or if Rise of Ronin was good.
Oh, if Rise of Ronin was good. I know
Rise of Ronin was a PlayStation exclusive, but if it was good, people would pick that up as opposed to Assassin's Creed.
Oh, the PlayStation
at least one console, which is...
The strongest things this game has going for it is Rise of Ronin kind of fell off a cliff, and Ghost of Tsushima fucking shot itself in the foot with its PC launch. That's the best thing it has going for it.
And they still won't be able to capitalize. It will still underperform because Ubisoft is fucking stupid. I don't understand how there hasn't been a fucking board meeting and they fired the heads of the company. I totally don't understand how they haven't, because it's been a really bad year for Ubisoft. Like, awful. Really bad.
Awful.
Skull and Blones. Fucking.
Well, might as well be.
It's failing. Star Wars Outlaw will fail. Like, it's looking that way. X Defiant could fail. And even if it doesn't, it's been delayed so many times and taken so long. There's already...
Black Ops will crush it.
Exactly. And now you have this, and it's like, what else do you have lined up this year? We're not getting another Far Cry this year.
The only job that they're getting isn't even their fault. Like, it wasn't even them who did it. Well, I guess they're the ones who made it, funded it, I suppose. Rainbow Six. That is breaking its own records, right? But that's only because big streamers are like doing shit on it, right? As soon as they get bored of it and leave that game's dead. You know what I mean? Like, that's their only job, is a fucking old as fuck game.
So they had a little bit of a bump today, but I'm pretty sure that's to be expected whenever you announce a brand new product.
Yeah, because it's always that what if. It's like, imagine if
it's always the what if, and the what if goes both ways.
That's how all entertainment companies work. Like, if you look at it, no matter what, when there's an announcement or even rumors of an announcement, like a good announcement, you'll see the stock price go up because people are like, well, I'll buy, right? That's your instinct. If the price is lower and you think a good product is going to come out, right? You're going to buy it. When this, and I think it'll go up a little higher because we have X Defiant coming out next week in a couple, like 4 or 5 days now. So their price is going to go up. It's one of these things where I would say it's an artificial high because of the announcements. And when X Defiant maybe underperforms, I don't know what they are expecting from it, though. They haven't been extremely clear in what they're expecting. When we get more details on Skull and Bones failing, because they will have to release more. It's a publicly traded company, so we're going to get some numbers, and it's not going to be good.
There's actually one more thing I want to talk about with Assassin's Creed. The physical version of Assassin's Creed Shadows requires an online connection to install.
So you can't even... Yeah, holy shit. Yep. That is so gay. It's an offline game that needs online to even play the offline? That makes no fucking sense.
I didn't even know they had a physical version of the game.
I knew they had a physical version coming, but I didn't fucking realize you were going to require... There's no point in having a physical now. There's no point at
Well,
all.
definitely not with Ubisoft. Remember what happened a couple months ago with The Crew?
Yeah.
They pulled they revoked the license from people, which means they no longer own the game.
Mm-hmm.
Which goes back to the fucking creed that everyone lives by these days. If buying it doesn't mean you own it, pirating it is not stealing it.